Alright, it's time to defy death. This is a short video that I'm making in anticipation of some longer editing of 2 upcoming videos. I've resolved to post at least once a month, so expect these shorter form videos to fill the gaps between the longer essays. Follow me on Twitter for some updates on my progress and generally nonsense tweets. You're probably aware by now of Mori Calliope's song, Off With Their Heads. If you're not, I suggest you give it a listen so that my video makes sense in context. While I don't agree with Callie's views, it's clear that a lot of effort and passion went into the song, and while I'll mostly be responding to Callie's song itself, that's because it's fairly blunt with its messaging, and it's a common reference point. I am not going after Callie herself. Anyways, this song set off something of a controversy in the English-speaking VTubing community, primarily because of its scathing attacks against VTubers who Callie accused of tweeting without producing any content, a group that has come to be known as VTweeters. So, a few things about this. First of all, I think that if you're deriding Callie or any contracted VTuber as a company hire, as she puts it, for not working for their results, you're wrong too. People like Callie are very talented and would never have gotten where they are without the skills to back them up. However, I also think that Callie's take comes from a disturbingly corporatized view of the world and of VTubing in specific that is slowly creeping into mainstream discourse. Callie's entire song, and the discourse that loosely surrounds it, is premised on a very competitive view of VTubing. She talks of success, ambition, the mountaintop, and at the core of these arguments there is an idea that I do sympathize with. Things like ambition and perseverance aren't necessarily always bad, and some things we definitely do need to be ambitious about. This makes sense in some cases. But come on. VTubing? I'm sorry, but I just refuse to believe that we should be treating something like VTubing as a life or death competition, and I'm someone who already treats VTubing extremely seriously, as you can see. Worse than that though, this kind of mindset is emblematic of a larger trend that has been worrying me for a while. VTubing is becoming corporatized. I know, bashing corporations is somewhat in vogue these days. Cyberpunk. But here I think that we really can see VTubing as an industry gradually colonizing formerly amateur spaces. English-speaking VTubers generally take cues from Japanese VTubers, but especially from groups like Hololive and Nijisanji. Gradually, a kind of standardized format has emerged, even down to how VTubers debut. I'm not saying this is always bad or intentional, but it's a trend towards VTubing being viewed in the context of labor and competition. More and more, VTubers who don't even have enough followers or subscribers to earn money from their streams are being pushed to view themselves as workers, to treat others the same. You want the privilege of being paid for your streams? To be a real VTuber? Well, first, show that you're a hard enough worker to do so. Callie's take is wrong. It's fundamentally wrong, because it denies us as people the capacity to do something because it's fun. It denies life the space to be anything other than work. It turns an opportunity to find relief from the constraints of a corporate world into yet another industry, complete with standards and rules. But VTubing doesn't have to be like this. Stay tuned for future videos where I explore in more detail not only the problems the medium presents, but also the ways that VTubing can break through the constraints of daily life and offer us a window into a better world. Take care. Have a wonderful day.